All right, let's get started. So, this is the final class in the Placester training series. First one was introduction, second one was CRM. This is the websites class. This is the class that I would argue is the heavier class, but by heavy does not mean more difficult. I want to teach you the easy way. So we're going to go over websites, and like obviously we the company we spend time making everyone's website for them, so you didn't have to when you got your account. So just a quick overview. We spent time building this website full of web pages and everything. I'll go a little slower. Yeah, like a bio, a search capability, IDX feed, buy, home valuation, sell, everything, contact. So we spent that. Yeah, this has all been added to you already. Now we're gonna go over, a few different websites that you can add. So I'm gonna click here. If you want to add a new site, just click here to edit site. If you create a new site, you can. However, that's going to be branching off to a whole different website that won't be under your website address, which happens to be your first name, last name, .lifestylerealestate.com. So we want to make sure that whenever we make a new page, that it is in this one right here. So edit site. And keep in mind, you don't need coding experience. You don't need to know C++ or any other HTML or any other languages of coding. It's very easy to do. So what I first would like to encourage everyone to do, if they haven't already, under here, we're going to go over these three first. Marketing tools. Live chat. By default, this is off. So we can turn it on by toggling that switch. And if you look here, this little bubble popped up right here on the bottom right corner. So if someone is on your website, whether on the computer or on their phone or their iPad, they will see that and they can like instantly chat with you. Even if they don't see your phone number, which is really is just right here. What if they don't want to, maybe they're in a low reception area, they can just chat with you. Now, enabled automated response. I encourage you to turn that on as well. What does that mean? Set a custom response for the first message sent by a website visitor. Now I went ahead and I already typed up something. So I was like just saying, I just thought of like what are some messages that I receive when I first send a message to someone on their website. They always say, thank you for your message. And I'm speaking in first person, not third person. First person is more personal. So instead of I'm saying I instead of Kush. So I will do my best to reach back to you as soon as possible. If you need to get in contact with me quicker, reach me by text is the best solution. And there's my phone number. Again, you can write whatever you want. I just thought I don't want someone just chatting with me back and forth. Just text me. It's easier. So I provide my phone number. Additionally, you can bold anything, underline, italicize, hyperlink. What I'm going to do is I just for exemplary purposes, I'll bold this, So like people know that's my phone number. Now again, just click save here at the bottom. This blue button. It will save what you write. So it says save now. So that's great. Availability. You can have this off or on during certain hours. I'd leave this off, just have it 24/7. I work with a lot of healthcare professionals, especially I know some that work night shift. So we don't want to restrict our chat to 9 to 5. Have it 24/7. You'll get the email that, hey, so-and-so sent a message, and you can always get back to them. Display, keep it on all pages. I mean, if you want to keep it on selected pages, you can, but I don't see a benefit, so leave it on all pages. Design, you can change the color. You can keep on the left or the right. So here's on the left. I'll click left, and now it's on the left. Move it to the right, it's on the right. Margin bottom, margin side, I just leave it alone. Those are 20 pixels. I don't want to mess with it. But, as you can, I'll show you what it does. Like if I change from 20 to 150, yeah, see, like it added like a little bit of space right there, right? So definitely want to Just keep it nice and squared off at 20 by 20. Finally, you can change the accent color. Right now it's a white with a black background. Here's secondary. Looks like this. It's a little different. Here's tertiary. Looks about the same. And I think they call it quaternary, the fourth one. So, doesn't matter which one you use, your preference. And then we click on save for any changes made. So that's live chat. I really encourage you to, type out your message.
How does the chat work? Does it send us an email?
You get an email.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Banner builder. Best way to explain what a banner is, you ever been on BestBuy.com, Macy's.com, right? They got those banners at the top, big sale, 80% off. I don't know, right? If there's 80% off at Best Buy, you're going to run to Best Buy. This is something where you can create a new banner, for example, I'm just going to, name of the banner is, I'm just making this as an example, new listing, right? Check out my new listing at 123 Main Street. There it is at the top.
Oh.
So it's a customizable message. Again, I'm not coding anything, but you can put anything. Check out my new listing at 123 Main Street. Now accepting, I've seen other agents and other companies say this. This is kind of funny. Now accepting new sellers as if you were too busy.
Right.
Come on now. But you can say whatever, right? If you want to enable a button, you can. You can make this clickable, and you can add a hyperlink, right?
Yeah, there's one agent that says, Taylor Case, she says, I'm now onboarding new buyers.
Yeah, it's not a doctor's office, but okay. Now we have it set to solid. You can have it set to border, which gives them more of kind of looks the same, to be honest. Clear, I kind of like clear, to be honest with you. I don't know why it didn't change, but I guess just leave that solid. Allow banner to be dismissed. Leave that check mark. Maybe the consumer doesn't want to see that. Or if you really want a permanent message, here's a good one. This actually is true for me. I will be out of office from December to January.
Where are you going?
Dubai.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm really out of office. So, and then allow banner to be dismissed. That's a good way to leave a permanent message on every page on your website in case someone sees it. They know that, hey, Kush is not here. Please contact Jane Doe for all inquiries. And I'm hoping that whenever any of us go on vacation, we have a backup, right? Someone to catch all of our stuff. So, very helpful. I really like the banner. This is the best way to put out a public message in the fastest time possible. So, again, really useful. I encourage you to check it out. Display rules, we talked about this. All pages are selected pages. Enable scheduling, so you can have a banner start at a certain time. That's pretty cool. PST, we are EST. Published date, I would say for tomorrow at let's say 12 a.m. midnight, and expires, let's say on October 14th at 12 a.m. midnight. That banner will stay there. It's like scheduling a banner, and it will go away. So
That's helpful, because I was about to say, you gotta remember to go back in there and take off your...
exactly. This I hear was a feature request from another company that has Placester, and as you can see, it's implemented. So any feature requests that you have in mind, please do share. They do listen, they do implement. It's just a matter of time of building it out, but very helpful. So yeah.
I need more feeds in the content.
Yeah.
I'll put in a request for that.
Yeah. All right. So that was a banner. Design, obviously other design. The banner height, you can make it a large banner. Just increases the size barely, but that's small. I think medium's fine. Anyways, that is the banner. Right now I don't want a banner, so I'll just, here's a draft. I'll just throw that out. Okay. That was banner builder. Okay. Pop-up builder. Same thing. I'm just gonna pick on Macy's. So like you're on Macy's website. As soon as you open the website, pops up. Subscribe now, sign up, get 10% off. Stuff like that, right? That's what a pop-up is. We all remember pop-ups when we all had AOL. I don't know why I just called it AOL. But again, like let's say pop-up. I'm just gonna call it a new listing for exemplary purposes. These are the different fields. First name, last name, email, security question. Submit. You can say send, or you can have it say whatever you want. Right now it says send. You can say connect, and as you can see here, it changes. So very, very, very easy to customize. A success message means that this is what they will see after they submit their information in the pop-up. So thanks. We will be in touch. That was like the success message. Again, is just like what you see, and then it's like a title and a description. If you have form preview, so like that's just a preview. So play around with this. Triggers. What triggers the pop-up? Like scrolling will trigger it, or views, like number of views, site visits, or separate user sessions. Page visits are counted during every session. If both are set to 0, pop-up won't show. So active page visits, passive page visits. You can customize it. And what does a page visit mean? Is like you're on the site, the consumer's on the site, they click on something, that's another page visit. They click somewhere else, that's another page visit, right? Hence, this is what number of page visits means. Play around. That's all. That's the best way I can encourage. If you like to try this out, play around. So those are really cool things. I really like those things because we didn't really have those before. So
the pop-up, essentially, if somebody visits your website, you're enabling a pop-up. We can write and customize that pop-up to try to capture them to come in. Okay.
Absolutely, you're on it. Yeah, that's why. Now, obviously, with modern consumer behavior and the internet, generally people X pop-ups all the time.
Constantly.
So my recommendation is using the banner. It's not as intrusive, The banner is much more friendlier, I would say.
Okay, true, but maybe on your website, so it's a different thing, because when I get on, when you're busy on something and they keep popping up and you can't listen to it or watch it, it's annoying, but here, helpful.
It just depends on the consumer.
An action item, maybe it'd be.
Sorry?
Okay.
Yeah.
No, okay.
Oh, are you good?
Yeah, so I kind of did not grasp on the pop-up.
Okay. Yes.
So when you're doing a pop-up.
Sure.
One more time, just very quickly.
Yes.
What do you recommend to put into your?
I would recommend maybe your newest listing. If for pop-up, we want it to be valuable. So like,
Okay.
you don't want
Or
if
maybe
it's
like rates just went down. Like
Rates-
interest rates.
that's a good
or
one.
Like, or like something that's happening right then and there. That yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably like something I would.
that's a good idea. Something that of value, like
Or
Tatiana
like a down
said.
payment assistance program that's
Exactly.
going on right now.
Welcome home funds.
funds.
Yeah. Welcome
Are
home
now
funds.
available.
So like anything like that. Where'd it go? I lost my thing. Something of value so that it does not get X'd out immediately when the consumer sees it on their screen. That they should read it and they be like, oh, maybe I should pay attention to this, right? So that's, I think, a good use of it. I would not overuse it,
Right.
but definitely big news for sure.
Useful, valuable information.
Useful value. That's a good way. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So. Let's make a website, shall we? All right. in order, well, sorry, not a new website. I'm misspeaking a lot. Let's make a new web page.
Sure, I started to say, why do we need a new website? You just
Yeah,
gave us one.
exactly. I just gave you all one. You know, when I was like trying to work at 3 a.m. trying to get it done, that was all hard work. Oh man, it was 2:45. I don't know what it was. Okay, create new is located here in the bottom. You will click on create new, and obviously you can create a new banner, pop-up, testimonial, blog post, area, page. Remove our mouse over to page. I'm gonna go over 3 different sites with you today, just for time's sake. 3 that I believe you will use the most. Let's start with property landing. And if you look here, you can see that next to property landing, it has this blue icon that says IDX. Well, you might be thinking what that means. Essentially, it is connected to Flex MLS. So let's go ahead. I'm just gonna do one of my listings. Great commercial building for. Let me type it the college way. There we go. Great commercial building for sale. Okay. This is the page title. Page titles go right here in the tab title. Now, select listing. Obviously, that's not my listing, so I'm just going to type it in.
That's a nice listing.
Yeah. I probably just buy it for myself. Probably spend like, I don't know, 20 Bitcoin on it. All right. So obviously I typed the address of my listing. This system is connected to Flex, so it pops up and done. The title's changed here, the primary photo, the details I'm already in, important pertinent location information, the property description is in already, different photos of the gallery, and a contact form.
So you just created a landing page?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Really?
I did it by just typing in
Create?
2 things. Yeah, 2 different boxes I filled in. That's about it. And this thing is ready to go. Now, one thing I'd like to share with you is you can add this page to the header menu if you'd like. What that means is, let's just click on it. I don't think it's working yet because it's not published, but I would not click on these 2. Don't disable the header or the footer. The footer contains legal information in your website that KREC mandates be on your website, so never disable the footer. SEO settings. SEO is how Google takes that page and puts it on the top of the search rankings. So meta title, meta description, meta keywords. 3 things that Google's SEO loves to have very unique, right? Meta title could be make it pertinent to your property. For example, this listing I have is a commercial building, right? So I'm going to call this meta title something that's pertinent to that. So commercial building for sale in Winchester, KY. That's what people search on Google, right? Homes for sale, Lexington, KY. Condos for sale, Versailles, KY, right?
Keywords.
Yeah. Meta description, you just type whatever you want. Keywords, anything pertinent, right? If I can type commercial. So how I did that, I type in the word. So for example, I'll type the zoning B3, and when you add a new keyword, you press enter. Enter, and it adds that in, right? Let's see, Winchester, enter, right? So as I keep typing and entering, it enters in those keywords. You can add an image, a canonical URL, which is a URL of the page that Google thinks is the most representative. For example, if URLs for the same page, you don't have to deal with that much. But that's it. I mean, this SEO stuff was optional. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. If you just want to make a new landing page to share on Facebook, all you need to do is type in these 2 things. A title, it can be whatever you want. New home for sale in Tuscany. new home for sale in, I'm blanking out on a, Kenwick, like just some title and then the listing, and that's it. And then when you're done, click the publish button and it's live. Okay. And how you get there is, this is called the slug. So the slug, you can edit the slug here. The slug is the portion that comes after .com. So it says here, Great Commercial Building 4. That's how you get to the page. Now, if you don't want that, you can just type something else, like 838 Bypass Road, which is the address. Now, however, you notice I put dashes. I didn't put spaces. You need a dash in a slug.
Oh, jeez, a slug?
I didn't. I didn't make the terminology now, y'all.
I've never heard of that before. I didn't know that. Now I know.
But like, if you
That's so nifty.
if you want, this is the site. You just copy it, paste it to Facebook. You want to paste it in your browser and make sure it's well.
Uh-oh. The
Dim.
slug's not working.
I thought I published it. There we go. That's why. Publish. Okay.
Alright, now I'm checked.
It says scheduled. Okay.
Scheduled for today.
Scheduling. Okay. Perfect. Now it should be live. Okay. So we go back out to property landing. And where you can find these pages that you make. If you look right here, it says pages. And you're managing content. Right? This one is scheduled. I don't know why it says scheduled. I want it out right now. But let me just click on that. And 3 dots. Publish date. 29th. There we go. Just need to add a time. It's 2:24 p.m. Let's go ahead and say 2:25 p.m. Save. So that's like in less than a minute, 45 seconds. So now it's scheduled, and we'll just wait it out. But in the meantime, before it gets pushed out, after it gets pushed out, it'll need maybe a couple seconds, maybe a minute or two to get out there and such. But again, like,
Could you go over how you created that slug once again?
slug is right here. So
Okay.
yeah. And just click refresh.
Why would you not want to optimize and attempt for your SEO setting, your SEO to be higher?
I know, it's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
As you
This is something we really need to use to stay.
absolutely, yeah. This is your chance to get on the first and second page of Google results, which I read a study from Google themselves. I think it was from Google. That said,
Google himself?
yeah, from Mr. Google. And Google had said that it looks like when someone searches something that they just go to second page. Afterwards, they're done looking at the rest of the results and search something else. Now, Google's changed it. It's no longer pages of search results. It's just view more, view more. So now at times people just click view more like once or twice and that's it. Then they search something else. Our goal is to get in that unique space of search results.
I pretty much only pay attention to the first like 3.
I was looking for
First
that.
3 are sponsored anyway.
Well, after the
Yeah.
sponsors, yeah. The first legitimate
Right.
non-sponsored.
Right, and that's me. I noticed myself yesterday doing the same.
I mean, well, yeah, because like I don't need a million options. I
Yeah.
just need the best top ones that I can see.
I will show you this, that again, we're under managing content, pages. This is the page, as you can see here, it's published, right? And if you look here, this duplicate button means you'll copy the exact thing. This is great, especially if you have like, maybe I'm just gonna pull like land listings, you know? This is great for that. If I click on it just once, you can see that there's a slug. We love that word, don't we? And it's already published live. You can share this, copy and paste it to Facebook, Instagram, excuse me, whatever you like. And it's good to go. Really, this is the information that the consumer cares about. And if they don't see it, well, guess what? They can chat to you. That's perfect. All one-stop shop, you know? They're not leaving your website to go text you. They are still on your website and they can chat with you. So I'm on a public facing right now. Kush, send a message. Hey, bud.
So let me ask you
And
this.
well, really quickly, I type "Hey, bud" immediately. Remember what we typed out? The welcome, or sorry, not the welcome. The automated response. It immediately said, "Thank you for your message," right? And so, and I got a notification already from Placester, from the app. So if you don't have the app installed on your phone, please do so. But notification on my app. Hey, bud. Visitor number 0001. I'm very honored to be number one, even though it's myself. So, instantaneous, all right? This stuff is fast, right? Snappy. Cool. Yes, Tammy.
Oh, geez, I totally forgot what
Oh,
I was
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. You're not going to know. It's not your fault. I'm teasing. I go, geez.
But that was pretty cool, right? So why don't we go back here, right? Okay. Let's create a new page.
Can I ask my question?
Yes, go ahead. Yes.
Sorry, Paul, but okay. So if you're low on listings and you want to do some promotions just to play with this, can we utilize other listings within Lifestyle, or does this with their own website really need to remain ours? Only our listings?
You are free to do so. Yeah, because we're all under the same broker.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I just.
Yeah. The only thing, this is personal preference. This is not an instruction. I still ask the other agent, because one time I ran into an agent here, and they said, actually, I prefer you not share. The sellers kind of want to be a little secretive about this.
I've got some sellers that would want another
Yeah.
realtor.
And I was like, I get it. I thought I'd just ask, so I'm glad I asked. But 99.999% of the time, they're going to be like, oh, yeah, share it, please. Yeah, absolutely. So, again, keep in mind, we're all under the same broker, Jenny Jackson. So, yes, we can share other agents' listings and post them. And, yeah.
It's PBJJ to Tawanda.
Yes.
Principal broker, Jenny Max.
She had to teach me that. She had to teach me that, too. I thought that was brilliant.
She texted last week, and I'm like, what's PBJJ?
Let's see. So right here is open houses IDX.
Ooh.
So I know we have many agents that do open houses.
Or that one too.
That want to, yeah.
That's you.
yeah. So page title, open house, 10. I have no idea what the date is, Sunday or Saturday. Let's just assume 10-3. I don't know. Is it 10-3? I want to make sure I do it right.
Saturday's 4, Sunday's 5.
Sundays. Okay, so we'll do 10-5. 2 to 4 p.m.
Let's cry about it.
Okay. A little description. Okay. Okay. Now, this is going to be like filter out your open houses. These are all like the open houses on 10-5, 2 to 4 p.m.
So you can actually pull those in from Imagine,
Yeah, this is all from Flex. It's all from Imagine MLS.
but should you if it's not yours?
Technically speaking, I mean, like, it's a little bit of a gray area, so I'm not gonna give total direction on this, but like, there's nothing stopping you from creating like a new page on your website that just happens to show this, you know?
Yeah, you're just providing information.
You're just providing-
You're not saying that
I
those are your
started to say
listings.
the open houses are on Zillow, the open houses are on
Right.
Redfin, the open houses are on the Flex app.
Yeah. So like, technically, if you post this, that's a different story. But if you just make the web page and publish it and that's it, technically you're just a relayer of information. You're not actively advertising. Now, if you want to just lifestyle, over here, filter out your open houses. Turn this Imagine MLS toggle on. Office ID for lifestyle is letter O123.
I didn't realize there was a O in front of it.
It should. There we go. I guess we don't have any scheduled at the moment for this Sunday.
Really?
But you can do that if you, for example, you can type in your MLS ID. Like that will restrict it to just you, right? Obviously, there are no results because I don't have any open houses. My listings are commercial, so it's going to show everyone. But yeah, a great indication on that you can filter it out. And again, when you're done, just click publish. Keep in mind that the title is here for the page title and this description. Let me actually make a better description. These are the open houses this coming Sunday 2 to 4 p.m.
Just put up all open houses, I guess.
Yep. And you know what? It's a gray area, so I'm not going to tell you what to do because obviously we cannot market another listing that's not in our brokerage unless we have permission, written permission from the other agent.
Right.
That was the open houses one. Let's go over one that I think everyone would really like. Okay. Okay, cool. So pages. Sorry, wrong button. Create new page and testimonials index. It's a great place to put all your reviews. You can see I did one earlier today. Kara and Leo, they were great. Justine was okay. Charlie was great. Norma was okay. And by the way, these are just provided by Placester. I have no idea who these people are.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I have no idea who these people are. I absolutely have no idea.
So these are just stock
These are stock testimonials. Absolutely.
testimonials?
But wait a minute, but you can't use those.
I'll show you how to get in there.
This is not a gray area.
I will show you how to get in there and change them. I'll show you. So again, I have this as no title. He said, my awesome reviews. No, that's so self-centered. My
I
review-
am the best realtor.
Yeah.
Reviews.
My reviews from awesome people.
Hmm.
Cool. Now, remember the slug? Oh, we all remember the slug, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna change that to, if I can type it, reviews. It's pretty cool. Description, whatever you like. And as you can see here, description goes underneath the text right here. Sort options, right now it's set to publish date. So it's the most recent ones will come in. I encourage, and there's a reason behind this, maybe just like random. It's gonna give you don't want the same review popping up every single time someone visits this webpage. Maybe you want a review from Jane Doe and you don't want to keep showing John Doe, right? So hence random is pretty good. Yeah, because apparently Norma and Clyde think my name is Julian. Yeah. Now, I'm going to publish this. Now let's go into the testimonials section. And actually, let me publish date 29th at 2:38 p.m. Cool. So it should be live now. So let's go back. Testimonials, managing content. You recognize our friends here? These are our wonderful friends that said great things about us.
Like those fake people.
I know, like they call me Julian. I mean, my name is Kevin. I go by Kevin actually. That's a long story. I'll explain after the class. Yeah, it works phenomenal. Now we can obviously, edit this, right? And again, remember Norma and Clyde's story about myself named Julian? Fast and easy transaction. As you can see here, that's the title right here. Excerpt. If I just type Q, for example. I didn't do See how you can edit this text right here is by opening this content editor. We're editing the content, basically. You would just copy and paste what they wrote to you on Google, Facebook, and so on.
Gotcha.
Yes. So, paste here. Let's pretend that there's a review there. Background image. This is just me. I don't think I want to post pictures of my clients. So I'm going to post maybe a picture of the property. Maybe I'll post a picture of a stock house if I don't want to show my client's house, because some people value their privacy, right? It's important that we try to respect that privacy. Heck, we can just leave the picture of this wonderful young lady here, you know? All right. All right, obviously we have design. We can enable a background image. It could be like anything back here. You can provide yourself the score, obviously. We hope that it was a 5 out of 5. You know, because that's what we strive.
You can do your own score?
I mean, we hope that the client provided us a 5 out of 5, because as you can see.
Interesting. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, we don't want it to be like this. Fast and easy transaction, 1 out of 5. We don't want that. You know, that's got some work to do. So on and so forth. Don't mess with it on these other modules and widgets if you can, because we don't want to mess it up. But generally speaking, like, that is how we change it up. And it will change this one, and so on. Like, there's all these different testimonials about you. So discard that, because let's have Norman Clyde give me that 5 stars that I deserve.
So it's probably important to at least keep the testimonials, make sure that they're on your website. If you pass a business card out, or you are working with a client and they want to research and you're competing for business,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and you want to keep at bare minimum
Yes,
your testimonials on there.
exactly. Most of the time, consumers just want to see how much was the rating and what did the agent do for the client. That's all really are the testimonials. Like, sometimes I see these testimonials out on social media and they're these long stories, and I'm like, one thing I learned from my coach was always put yourself in the consumer's shoes. Don't live in your own bubble. So
Can we put short?
yeah, that's why, like, I don't try to be flashy. If I was just a regular Joe and I was an agent, and I see this agent that I follow on social media, and all they do is post like, new house, new listing. Bro, I don't care. How are your kids? What's new? What's your new hobby? Like, I don't care. And I would get sick and I would unfollow that person. I've done that before for other agents, you know? So, like, I would have some balance in your posting. However, you know, in terms of reviews, I'm going to tell you how you should copy and paste, or whether you copy the whole thing or copy a partial. You do you. It's your personal business. However, that's just my experience. I'm just sharing my experience only. But yeah.
No, thank you.
Well, and the thing too is we all have a different audience, because your personality is different from mine.
Exactly.
And his, so your clientele might be totally different. you know?
Exactly. So what I say, please take with multiple grains of salt. Multiple, not one, multiple. Because everyone's different. Everyone's different sphere of influence, different friends, different family, different consumers that are going to go to your website, right?
I appreciate what you said, because some of my clients literally will tell me about I saw this realtor over here. So I told it's constant, look at me. And so I've been very hesitant to even get back on social media and how to, so I'm having a hard time doing that.
Mm.
Just be yourself.
Yeah, be yourself.
Keep it
Absolutely.
simple.
Keep it simple.
Do post some successes.
We
but
do
be-
say
be normal.
in staff weeks, we say KISS.
Uh-huh.
Keep it simple, stupid. Although we say we don't call each other stupid. Don't worry. We're not doing that.
Keep it simple, sweetie.
There we go. That's better. There we go. Thank you.
Tatiana.
Tatiana with the save.
Every time I say that, it doesn't sound good. Keep it simple, sweetie.
Awesome. That was testimonials. Okay, we are nearing the end, so I want to go over one last great thing, which is the following. If I can get there. Okay. So again, what do? We want create new, What do we want to do? Create a new page. Create a custom landing. Sometimes, what Placester provides, let me go back actually. Yeah, before I even make a new custom landing page, I'm going to zoom in a little bit too. Sometimes, what Placester provides is a lot, right?
Pardon?
What Placester provides is a lot, right? You have your about section, areas, index, blog, content, custom landing, default, listings, is a lot, right? But sometimes what we have in mind just doesn't match anything. So that's where custom landing comes into play. Excuse me. So I click on custom landing, right? Let's let the website load up. Also, in case, if you're still watching this recording, thank you for sticking. If you're here, thanks for sticking. Just one quick thing I want to note. We haven't typed any code so far, have we? Right? We have not typed any code. So this is very easy to use. It's just practice. It's just the one thing I encourage. You have like 10 minutes. I call it micro learning. Something that I learned a couple years ago, micro learning. If you have 10 minutes of free time, don't go on social media. Don't watch a video. Just quickly learn something. And that keeps your mind sharp. So you have 10 minutes to go on Placester, play around, just have fun, have fun, right? But again, page title, maybe this is, let's see, what's a good title for a custom landing page? Why am I all caps? Why it matters. Actually, how am I supposed to word this? Why it matters about who you work with. I think that's grammatically correct. I don't know. Okay. You can upload an image. And again, these images are in your media gallery. If you don't see the image you like, you can upload it here, whatever photo you like. I have this, select image. So I thought I'd just take a picture of my formal living room and then open content editor. These are the reasons why Kush is someone you would want to work with. Reason 1, reason 2, 5, 7, I don't know what I'm saying. 22, reason 5,000, 50,004, All right, I'm just gonna write something like that, right? Hide the editor. And like, there it is, right? It's all there. Maybe you know what? I still got more in my mind. I want to do more, right? Maybe you want to add a link. Maybe you want to add a photo. Maybe you want to add a video. Maybe you want to add a table. Maybe you actually want to see the code view. This is what Placer's doing in the background when you're typing all of this, right? It's showing, this is what it's actually doing. So that's pretty cool. The video can be pulled from from YouTube. It can be pulled from Instagram. Hooray! We got Reels. You can post Reels on your website. How cool is that?
I just gotta get people to my website.
Exactly. That's it. Vine's on here for some reason. Vine been gone for a while, but you got Vine, Daily Motion. I don't know who's on that anymore. Vimeo, same thing. But you got the popular platforms, YouTube and Instagram, right? So definitely really cool that you can add a video. Maybe you're like vlogging your business. A lot of agents do that actually, especially here in the company. I encourage that. That's just marketing, right? Do your thing, right? And then you can post on YouTube and Instagram and then link it and it's on your website. That's pretty cool. Now, again, when you are done typing or adding whatever you want, hide the editor. Whatever you add will be right here. Pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, you can move the form position. Right? So basically I just moved it to the right. I think that looks better having it on the right because we read left to right. So that's about it. And then the KREC mandated information is here on the bottom. Overall, you know, this is something that, again, a custom landing page, it can be whatever you want, right? But I just encourage you to play around with it. Yeah, remember, we just publish when you're done. The form builder, again, this form builder is, we're right here for the security, for this contact form. If you want to like change it up, maybe I don't want a last name, you know, some, you can, first name, let's change last name to phone number. Okay. Okay, perfect. And then let's change first name to name. Okay. As you can see now, obviously these titles remain the same right here. But what you see here is different, right? I changed this to name, I changed this to phone number, changed this to email. Huh? Oh yeah, sure, absolutely, yeah. Let's do that, yeah. Can I add that? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. If I can figure.
Why would you build a form? What type of form?
This
Can you
is
give an example?
sure. So
Utilize this?
it's, we have these contact forms on almost every page of the website because it's always the best way to get in contact with you, the agent. And like, as soon as like someone fills this out, name, phone number, email, 2 + 9 = 11, send, you get notified immediately. That's a new lead.
Okay, but they're already set up for us, we can just do a custom
Correct.
form. is where
Correct.
we're-
Correct.
Okay.
We built the default already. Absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then, you know, modules, you can add different modules if you want. I wouldn't really, you know, you can do like, these are your different modules. These are like, best way to explain these are your different cookie cutters. So these different cookie cutters are different ways. Before I actually even begin, did y'all know I'm a like hardcore baker? Did y'all
You
know?
bake a lot?
I bake a lot. Did y'all know that?
No.
Okay, I bake a lot. I do a lot of protein recipes, like protein cookies, protein muffins.
How come you never bring any?
I can bring in some, yeah. Yeah. So these are your different cookie
Oh,
cutters.
you do yourself.
One that's really cool is this mortgage calculator.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
If it loads. There we go. Look at that. Very nice. So that's good to go. Wish I could test it out. Let's click save. Come on. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay. And again, you want to preview something, the I right here. Now I'm previewing what it looks like. It's not clickable yet. Okay. But let's publish. Scheduled. Let's publish it. Publish date today at 2:52 p.m. Save. Check mark. All right. So that is in. The slug is Y. I don't know. I'm just making up something. All right. Publish again. Make sure every edit you make, you publish. So here is on the consumer side, right? Title, my living room, different reasons, security question, price of home. Let's say I'm in the market for 1.5. Decent down payment, 400. Oh, sorry. This is a percentage. Let's say I do a 35% down payment. Interest rate, 1%. 30 years. Not too bad. For wait, is that 1.5? Yeah, not too bad for a $1.5 million house.
That's not bad.
So like, there's so much you can do Obviously, it's a lot to cram in one video, but that's why I encourage you to play around. But yeah, I'm gonna discard this for now because I've seen people go on the website and I don't need them looking at those random pages.
He doesn't need to visit my website first, find out what I really love about it, and anything that you want to change. Then you go to Placester, and since I missed the first class, I started last Thursday.
Yeah. Cool. So if you're watching the video, thank you for tuning in. And have a